Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new palette that literally just released and I'm so excited about it. So it's the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. Ooh. I am most thrilled to say that they actually sent this to me and I feel like, oh my god, I am moving up in the world because Urban Decay wants to send me a palette. Okay, I know for some people this will not be a big moment. For me it is, and I wish that I had not been working so much because I would have filmed with this 2 days ago. So frustrating, but pretty soon that's not going to be a problem because the next time I get something from Urban Decay, hopefully they send me something else in the future, I will use it right away that day immediately, and I'm so excited to be able to say that I'm going to be doing YouTube full-time. And yeah, if you watched my vlog from yesterday, I just want to say thank you so much. You guys took everything in stride, me being a Debbie Downer, me ranting a lot in my latest vlog, but there was a lot of talking, a lot of new information, and thank you guys. Like the support in that video is tremendous and was so needed. And thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to Tara. She tipped me a coffee through Ko-Fi, and literally, like, I know it's just a few bucks, but like it means so much to me because it's the thought behind it. So okay, that's enough. I'm like gushing a little bit, but it's just been good reading all of your comments, and I've still got to get back to a lot of people, but I had to come and film this palette right now, so I will get to the rest of you, I promise. Let's go ahead and get started. Obviously I have most of my makeup done. I do have like a little excess powder under here, so hopefully we don't have any fallout, but if we do, I think I'll be able to just sweep it away. I've got some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original. I felt like it was only fitting to use this. I mean, of anything to use right now, this seemed like the thing to use. I have like a little bit of concealer that is like creased on my eyelid. I wasn't trying to like coat my eyelid, but you know, just a little bit got there as I was canceling all that color out. So that's what we're looking like. The base of my sponge has no powder on it, so I'm just gonna tap that in. Also, I want to say too, like, getting this palette is really cool because I have not picked up a naked palette in a minute just because I have, you know, so many palettes. I've been so selective about getting palettes, or sometimes I just wait until they're on sale if like I just want it, not for a video, but just I desire to have it. Sometimes I'll just wait, but I don't have the Naked Cherry or the Naked Heat. Oh, I don't have Honey either. Like, that tells you I have not bought a naked palette in a minute, and I've been like, oh, I should get it. I don't need it. Oh, I should get it. Like, back and forth about it. So I'm glad that it was this one though that they decided to send me because it is the most intriguing one that I've seen in a while. And like, if I had to pick from Cherry, Heat, Honey, and this one, I would definitely pick this one. And you guys know purples are not always like my personal thing, but these are really beautiful purples in my opinion. So let me give you guys a look at the palette, just all the colors in here. Of course, you get the double-ended brush. So I fuss about double-ended brushes when I get them at my BoxyCharm, but in a palette like this, I don't mind it because it has a place to lay. I'm not going to put it with the rest of my brushes. So that is the palette. Let's take a quick look at this brush. Typically, like, some brands who put brushes in their palettes just put like crap in there, like they have no purpose whatsoever. This actually looks like a pretty darn nice brush. Also, it's pretty. I just love the look of it. So it's got like a really nice fluffy blending, but it is a little bit more dense. And then you've got like a pencil brush, very packed in, very small. So I'm excited to actually try the brush as well. And like I said, I'm fine with a double-ended brush in a palette if it's a nice brush, and I do feel like this one's gonna be nice. There's so many things you could do with this palette. I'm always like, I don't know where to start, honestly, but I think I just want to go in with some color. You have like these first 4 shades are very neutral. So in this palette, you've got a very wearable option in here. So I'm thinking to go for more of the purple and just really like give it a go. I want that ultraviolet look, and they put in some wonderful like neutrals, so you have the options. And I could go in with a regular transition, but I'm just gonna choose to go into, I think I'm gonna use the shade Optimized. It is a light lavender matte purple and it looks really pretty. So I'm actually gonna take it on my Urban brush, and I'm gonna use this big blender to kind of pack it in. Pretty immediately that color is showing up. I'm gonna take a super big blender. This is, I think this is E23 from Morphe, and I'm just gonna blend that out. And I want to kind of pull that color out a little bit, all the way to the length of the tail of my brow, maybe a little bit further. I'm already impressed. Pulling out my older Urban palettes, and I'm sure that they've, you know, perfected formula over the years. Pulling out some of those, I'm like, it's just neutral. It's nothing that special. And sometimes I don't feel like they're extremely pigmented, but this one looks really pretty. Like you can see, there's already a lot of color there. Okay, so the rest of the purple shades right here, I'm gonna put my finger. These four are all more like shimmers and metallics, but I feel like it would be interesting just to kind of like try those out and see how they go. Cyberpunk seems like one of those that feels more like a matte but has a shimmer in it. So that is Cyberpunk right here, and that's it on the finger. So you can see like it doesn't look super shimmery. It's almost got like a satiny feel to it, so I think I'd love to go in with that. For this step, I'm just going to grab a different brush. I'm actually going to grab this little Profusion eyeshadow brush because it comes in handy, and I'm going to see if this wants to blend at all. I really like when colors other than mattes will blend out some, because sometimes you can absolutely do nothing with them other than just like pat them in or lay them down. But when you can blend them a little bit, it's so nice because it gives you like more options of how to use the colors. All right, so I think I'm gonna go in with Purple Dust, which is more the deepest shade here. I'm gonna use the little pencil part of this brush to attempt to kind of like stamp the color just where I want it, because this is very precise. I'm really only seeing like two little specks of fallout, like not much at all, so that is a very good sign. I am packing this brush with a lot of color as well, which, you know, can cause a little bit more fallout if you're putting a little bit heavier amount on the brush. So I just wanted something that would be like elongated and give like kind of a cat eye effect, but still like smoky purple. That's kind of what I was envisioning, and I think it's coming off really pretty, how it's just like lifting the eye up a little bit. I'm just intensifying that first shade, Optimized. While these are like pretty darn pigmented, I just want to be like a little bit more intense. So I'm just going back through, starting with shade 1, 2, 3, and I've only used 3 shades so far, and it's actually looking like really dimensional and colorful. I'm actually really impressed with this. Like, it's looking pretty good. I'm kind of between 2 shades. I don't know if I want to use Warning right here or Euphoric. I think I'm leaning toward Euphoric. Let me swatch them both. So these are the shades right here. Like I like both of them. So I feel like this might give a little bit more impact. Yeah, let's just go for Euphoric. I'm torn because I really like both colors, but maybe I can use Warning underneath. We'll see. And I'm not going to go for like a full-on cut crease. I'm going to do something a little bit more simple. So I'm going to add a little bit more primer potion, one eye at a time. I'm just looking for a little bit more tackiness, and then I'm going to pack that color on. My fingers are so messy and stained. Okay, let's do... I think I'm going to use the shade Warning under my lash line. I might mix in a little bit of something darker on the outer, but I feel like that would just be a fun shade to use. So I'm not going to add any more to this brush, but this is the one I was using Purple Dust on, which is the darkest purple. And I'm just going to do it right on the outer corner and basically just use any pigment that's left. All right, and now I'm going to pick up Warning, which is a little bit more pinky purple. All right, I think I definitely need to spice up the inner corner. So I'm going to use Lucid, which looks like it might be like some iridescence in there. Ooh, yeah, that is crazy cool looking. It actually has like a little bit of a greenish shift. So that's really interesting. Let's try it. What brush do I want to use? I'm going to use this super light purple ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in Crybaby. Or when it's spelled like that, do you say creme or cream when it's C-R-E-M-E? I want to say creme. All right, time for some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back. So I did a little mascara, lashes, and then I put on this gloss. This one is a Jeffree Star one, Soft Core Sparkle. Has like a little bit of like a pinky purple sparkle in it, so I thought it would be cute. So this is my final look. What do you guys think? Because I am actually like really pleasantly surprised. Not that I ever thought that I would like hate this palette, but I certainly didn't know if I would like love it. You know what I mean? Where, you know, you really want to go ahead and grab it again and create a different look, and that's kind of how I'm feeling. I feel like the look overall had given me like big purple eyes. I think it looks really pretty. Fallout was minimal. It was really just like packing on those like sparkly glittery shadows that I had a little fallout with, but certainly nothing that would deter me from using it again. And I'd still do foundation first. You can definitely do eyes first if you want to avoid any fallout whatsoever, but I think you're totally safe to put foundation on first, and I'm loving the overall look. So here is a little bit better view of it in case I've been rambling on and not actually showing you. I feel like there's so many options with this palette. Like I can create so many different looks with this, so I'm super excited to continue to use it. Thank you to Urban Decay for sending it to me, but of course this video is not sponsored. This was just my thoughts on it. If it had gone terribly, I would have told you guys, but luckily it turned out really nice, so I am so excited. Yay! So this is making me a little bit more tempted to like get the Naked palettes that I've missed out on. I need to restrain myself. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I have had countless people lately tell me that they thought they were subscribed and they're checking and they're not, so be sure to check just to be sure and turn on those notifications. Your notification settings sometimes change on their own. I don't know why, but it happens. So if you haven't been seeing a lot of videos from me, definitely check on that, because I am putting out consistent videos. I haven't gone anywhere. Like the most days I go without putting up a video is like 3 or 4 tops. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you haven't seen my latest vlog, go check it out. I spilled like a bunch of new news, just life update type of stuff, keto cooking, new palette, stuff like that. So be sure to go and check it out, and I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye guys!